Day 1 of solving New Age problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 2, verse 56. Dukeshvanudvignamana, Sukheshu vigatsprehe, Vitarag bhaya krodh, Sthidhi muniruchyate. Meaning, a person who is not disturbed by sorrow, who has no attachment to pleasures, who is free from desire, fear and anger, is called a sage of steady wisdom. This state of calmness leads to inner peace and spiritual maturity. Day 2 of solving problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 2, verse 3. Klabhyam maasimamah parthaneta tvayupadyate. Kshuddhan hridadayan teptvuttisht parantam. Meaning, this verse is Krishna's motivational call to Arjuna, urging him to overcome his inner doubts and fears. Krishna tells Arjuna that giving in to weakness and despair is not right for a warrior, and encourages him to stand up with courage and determination. Day 3 of solving problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 2, verse 14. Matra sparshastu kaunteya shitoshna sukh duhaga agmapaino nityastan stitikshasva bharat. Meaning, sensory experiences and emotions, like pleasure and pain or happiness and sorrow, are temporary. They come and go. Krishna advises us to stay calm and patient, enduring these ups and downs without letting them affect us too much, helping to reduce attachment to joy and aversion to pain. Day 4 of solving New Age problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 2, verse 66. Nasti buddhiryuptasya nacha yuptasya bhavna nacha bhavyata shanti shantasya kutah sukham. Meaning, one who is not united with the divine lacks wisdom and focus. Thoughts remain scattered, leading to inner turmoil and restlessness. Without focus, there is no peace, and without peace, how can there be happiness? Happiness arises only when the mind is calm and connected to the divine. Day 5 of solving New Age problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 6, verse 35. Asanshaya mahabahu manodurnigrahan chalam abhyasentu kaunteya vairagyana chagrahete. Meaning, the mind is restless and difficult to control. However, with practice and detachment, it can be restrained. Steady effort and letting go of desires make the mind calm. This paves the way for self-discipline and inner peace, ultimately leading you to rebuild focus. Day 6 of solving New Age problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 5, verse 22. Yehi sansparsha jab hoga, dukh yone evte adyantavanta, kauntena teshu, ramte buddha. Meaning, Lord Krishna states that sensory pleasures, which arise from the interaction of the senses with their respective objects, are inherently fleeting and a source of suffering. They are temporary, as they have a beginning and an end, and cannot provide lasting happiness, so the wise should not delight in them. Day 7 of solving New Age problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 2, verse 47. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachan ma karma phalhetur bhurma te sango stu karmani. Meaning, each individual has responsibilities and duties, karma. Krishna stresses that fulfilling these responsibilities is essential. While performing actions, one should not be overly fixated on the outcomes, whether they are favorable or not. Avoid falling into the trap of doing nothing out of fear of failure or disinterest in results. Day 8 of solving New Age problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 6, verse 16. Natyashnatastu yogo stina chakanta manashnata na chati swapna shilasya jagrato nav charjun. Meaning, Lord Krishna explains the importance of moderation and balance in life, especially for those pursuing the path of self-discipline and spiritual growth. He emphasizes that extremes in habits, whether in eating, sleeping, or other activities, are obstacles to spiritual progress. A well-regulated life is crucial for sustaining physical, mental, and spiritual health. Day 9 of solving New Age problems with Bhagavad Gita verses and their meanings. Chapter 2, verse 70. Apurya maramachal pratistham samudramapah pravishanti yadvat tadvat kamaya yan pravishanti sarvesa shantim apnoti na kam kami. Meaning, the key message is not to suppress or avoid desires, but to observe them without being consumed by them. Like the ocean remains steady and unmoved, no matter how many rivers pour into it, a wise person remains undisturbed by desires and external temptations. True peace lies in self-mastery and by learning to stay grounded amidst challenges and temptations. Day 10 of Solving New Age Problems with Bhagavad Gita Verses and Their Meanings. Chapter 6, Verse 6 Bandhuratmatmanasya Yinatmanatmanastu Jinatmanastu Shatrutve Vartetatmayav Shatruvat. Meaning, for him who has conquered the mind is the best of friends, but for one who has failed to do so, the mind will remain the greatest enemy. Practice mindfulness to observe your thoughts without judgment. Identify negative or distracting thoughts and replace them with constructive ones. Train your mind to respond to situations calmly rather than reacting impulsively. Take time to reflect before making decisions.